morning, Ultimates G.I. Joe collectors. That's right, today's 4th of July, and we have another G.I. Joe Ultimates figure review. This time, we're going to take an up-close look at Cobra Commander to be exact. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into his accessories, the figure, and take a look at what makes this figure so amazing. And again, as always, Super7 loves to pack their figures full of accessories, and Cobra Commander is definitely packed with accessories galore. I'm not even sure where to start with all of his accessories because you guys can see them sitting right there on the turntable. Let's start with the snake around the world. This thing is nicely sculpted. It does not have any articulation, but the sculpting, the paint job on it is simply amazing. They're sculpted in scales on the back, and you can feel them. There's texture to the world between what is land and what is water. This thing looks amazing. And I noticed on the bottom, there is a hole, a peg hole for this to go on something or be held. And I did look at his additional hands, and his left hand, there is one that does have a peg for holding the snake crushing the earth, which we see in the cartoon. He comes with his Cobra staff, which is kind of cool looking. This might be a hint that down the road they're going to be doing a Serpentor. Keep fingers crossed for that one, because that one is going to be amazing when they do it. He comes with a pair of binoculars, and different from the G.I. Joe binoculars, they're nicely sculpted, and they have the Cobra logo on it, and it is a raised logo and Art Deco on it. It has a flexible neck strap, which I like this neck strap better than the one that was on Duke's binoculars. This looks really cool. This is an amazing accessory right there. He comes with guns and gadgets. He does come with an extra head. He does come with 4 other sets of hands. Holding, grabbing, pointing, punching. Now, some of the other accessories, I don't remember where in the cartoon this may be from. So drop a comment if you know which episode or where in the cartoon this came from. But it's nicely done and sculpted. And that's one thing that I like with Super7 is the people that do the sculpting of the figures and the accessories, the attention to detail. Bring that in real close so you guys can get a look at it. You know, it's not that they're just like, there's recesses and raised parts on the accessories, which makes it really cool. Now, this accessory, I do know what this is from. This is from when Cobra Commander had Duke and Snake Eyes in the battle pit, and he was controlling them. It was the mind control device. And this right here, this is definitely paying homage to the cartoon. He comes with 4 weapons, and this one that I'm going to start with, again, if you guys know which episode some of these weapons were in, drop a comment so we all know. I don't remember this one, but when I took this one out of the package, it kind of gave me vibes of looking like the Silverhawks vehicle. But the Art Deco on it, and looking at the back, looks like it's to control something. There's something robotic in that screen there. But this is nicely done, and it's really dope looking. He comes with this super huge laser rifle, which, yet again, I don't know which episode this was in, but it looks really cool front to back. It's not modern. It pays homage to the cartoon. And he comes with 2 pistols. This one, I'm not sure if it was in the cartoon or not. It's very simple, very basic. Now, and the last weapon This is iconic. This one right here, this pistol, is his iconic blaster, and I love how Super 7 did the art on it. The paint job, the handle, the Cobra logo. This thing is really cool, and I love the way it looks. This is simply amazing. And his other head is the same as the one that's on him. The only difference is there is no stripe painted on it. So it would have been dope if Super 7 gave us this head and his hooded head. Would have been dope. And I like the coloration. Now, let's look at Cobra Commander himself. He has the standard Super 7 articulation that we all have grown to know and love. He looks identical to the cartoon, which is amazing. And I love that they added the cloth cape, which does have a thin wire throughout the edges, so you can pose it. I thought with these little pieces right here that there may have been magnets hidden under the plastic to keep it in place, but there wasn't. There is the metal wiring that goes around the neck, so you pull it around his neck. But this is cool. The only thing that I see about this that is kind of off is the coloration. This is like a pinkish red. It would have been amazing and would have looked beautiful on Cobra Commander if it was crimson red to match the rest of the red, you know, his Cobra logo and everything. So we're going to put that over there. And like I said, looking at him up close, the metallic paint that they used on his faceplate and the neck, the detail in the figure itself, there are no places to put weapons on him, which is kind of sad, but, you know, hey, you can only do so much with a figure. And he doesn't have the 3 3/4 inch backpack that the blaster goes into. But overall, this figure looks like he did in the cartoon. So let's put some accessories on him and give you guys a 360 look at Cobra Commander. Ultimates G.I. Joe collectors, there you have it. Another beautiful Ultimates G.I. Joe figure from Super 7, packed full of accessories, looking identical to the cartoon. And that's one thing that I really love about Super 7 is how they bring to life the figures that we grew up loving from the cartoons that we watched growing up. This thing is beautiful. The cape is just the only downfall of this figure. If it was a darker or brighter red, not the pinkish color that it is. But I do love this figure. I hope those of you that have one love it as much as I do. And those of you that don't have one, highly recommend looking at picking one up. And if you like the video reviews that I'm bringing you guys, please remember, click that like, share, and subscribe button. Smash that notification bell so you know when another video review is coming out. And until the next video, stay safe, be kind, and keep collecting. Cobra! Happy 4th of July, everyone.